welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing a DIY. Now, I'm not usually the best at DIYs as it's not really my forte to make things myself. I'm lazy and not that talented, so I usually just buy things. But this is all I watch on YouTube these days, and I thought, you know what, might as well give it a shot and Disneyfy it. We're going to be making slime. I love slime. I think it's really fun to play with. You can put it into a little balloon and make it into like a stress ball of sorts. So if you want to see me make some slime, keep on watching.
Here are the ingredients you are going to need to make your very own Disney slime. Over here I have transparent balloons, Elmer's glue, I have it in clear and glitter. Then we have a teaspoon of borax, a cup of warm water. I have a little cake stand, I guess you could call it, that I use for mixing, some food coloring, and then here's the fun part, Disney confetti. So we have Cinderella confetti, Disney princess confetti, this is some Little Mermaid confetti with little seahorses, and then of course we have the man himself, Mickey confetti. And lastly I have some Mickey and Minnie stickers and Disney World stickers that I got from Michael's. This is all you're going to need. Get ready to make some slime. First thing we are going to do is grab your cup and a cup of warm water and pour that on in there. This is going to be the cup you'll be making your borax solution in. Look at my cup, it's so cute. You probably saw it in my apartment tour video, but it just has little Mickey Mouses on it. So pour in a teaspoon of borax and stir it on up. I like to use the warm water because I think it dissolves faster. Then you'll put that over to the side because we will use that later when we want to thicken up our glue mixture. I am going to choose the clear Elmer's glue first because I'm going to make a clear slime as my base. And I'm pouring this into a cake, I don't know what you'd call this, cake display thing, I don't know. But I got it from Party City and I thought it was cute and it might make my slime process fun. But honestly, you'll see later, it's going to be a big pain in my butt. But oh well. Pour the whole thing in and then you will go and fill up that glue canister with water and pour that on into the mixture as well. I just shake mine up so that all the glue becomes detached from the sides and I get it all in there. Next, you'll want to stir that sucker up. So I took my little fork that has a Mickey Mouse at the end of it. I hope you saw that. I don't know. I should have said it before when I was on camera, but oh well. So stir this up really good until it's not chunky and all the water is mixed in with the glue. Once your glue and water is mixed up, go ahead and start adding your borax solution. You want to do this very slowly, so if you notice, I'm going to be doing 2 teaspoons at a time. The reason is because if you add too much borax at once, the solution will harden and you will not get that slime consistency that you want. This process is a little tedious, so while I'm just putting more borax in slowly, I want to do a huge shout out to Karina Garcia, who is the one that actually inspired me to make my own slime. Like I said in my intro, I've been watching these videos so much, and Karina Garcia is by far my favorite to watch. She's #1 hilarious, so I always laugh watching all of her videos, and she has the same fascination with slime that I have. So go ahead, go to her channel. I'm going to put it right up in the corner. Oh, there it is. Click that, go subscribe to her, and I definitely want to make sure she gets some credit for this because she is my inspiration in all of this. See, I told you this was tedious. I just keep adding borax and borax. I mean, you can add more at a time than I do, but, you know, I just like to go real slow. So now that you can see that it's really sticking to the fork and it's becoming a solid mass, you want to stick your hands on in there. I'm using one hand at a time so I can use the other hand to get more borax and put it in as I go. But it will first start out as really stringy, and once you knead it together and put it back in the solution, pick up more solution, it'll start becoming a really solid slime consistency. Of course, Bo's got to get on the game. He's so cute. He actually really, really loves the slime. Every time I'm playing with it at home, he like comes up, puts his nose in it. I try and like put his paws in it. It doesn't work. And then I like drip it on his head. All right, just so we're clear here, I don't push him. I just nudge him and he guides himself off the table. As you can see, the slime is really starting to form into one solid matter. Keep kneading it and it will stop being so sticky. All of the slime you see on my fingers will start to become a little bit more solid and dried out, for lack of a better word. This is the time when you would start to add your Disney confetti, but I loved the way this looked so much that I decided to keep it out of it because I wanted to see if it would become really clear when it settled. And it does. There's still little bubbles, but it's still pretty clear. You can add confetti however you want to. I found that the ones that have pointier edges is a little bit more annoying to play with in your slime because it sticks out of the slime, and when you're playing with it in your hands, it does poke you. The little princess crowns and the princess confettis did, but the hearts worked perfectly. Look at that slime. That's so fun. It's time to make my next batch of slime, and I'm going to be using the pink glitter glue from Elmer's. I think this one's perfect to make a Minnie Mouse themed slime. So I've already mixed it with my 1 part glue, 1 part water, and now I'm going to stir that sucker up and start adding my borax as soon as it's mixed. As you can see, I'm adding more borax on the initial pour because I think 2 teaspoons was just not enough at one time. I know I said do it slowly, but it was taking way too long, as you saw with that entire 5 minutes of me stirring my slime up in the first part of this video. You're welcome. Also, something that was annoying with this little cake pan or whatever you want to call it, it has a little dip down in the center where the stand is, so I kept having to tip it over to try and get the glue out of it, and it has a couple other flaws, which I think you're about to notice. It's going down, I'm yelling timber! This was really annoying and it kept happening, and it was so hard to pick back up because my hands are covered in gluey slime. It just was the struggle bus. I was like laughing to myself, being like such an embarrassing idiot. So if you're kneading and it keeps getting really sticky to your hands, sometimes I just dip my hand in the borax solution and start kneading again so the borax kind of slowly absorbs. It works really well. Alright, so what I'm currently doing is I am getting more slime out of the bowl, but really struggling to keep this stupid cake pan thing upright. So don't get one of these, guys. They look cool and you might think like, cool, let me just make my slime in this, but no. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Oh my god, this was so annoying. I was about to throw everything off the table. Oh, we got it back up. It's cool. Alright, as you can see, our slime is ready. This is a great consistency. A little bit more slimy and gooey than the other one, but not sticky to your hands, which is awesome. So a fun way to hold your slime is to put it in reused candle jars. You just pop them in the freezer, pop the wax out, and they become slime holders. To Disneyfy this slime, I am going to be using these stickers from Michael's. They're technically scrapbook stickers. And I just pop Daisy on in there, and then Minnie Mouse on in there, and then you take it out and you can knead them together. This was so fun to do. The scrapbook stickers have actually lasted weeks, which is awesome. And like I said before, pop them into a candle jar and that will also last. It completely seals it up right. So there's tons of other confetti you can use. You can use the Little Mermaid confetti. This is the leftover princess confetti. We have Cinderella confetti and of course Mickey Mouse himself. The great part about this activity is you can really customize it to be whatever theme you want. So color the slime a similar color to whatever confetti you're going to choose. It's awesome. The pink one, I've decided I want to make this into a stress ball. So I'm going to show you how I did it, which honestly was so difficult. But you shove the slime into a water bottle, which I found the best strategy was to break off little pieces at a time and then kind of just shove it on in there. Once you get all your slime into your water bottle, you're going to take a balloon. I'm taking transparent so it's see-through, and you're going to blow it up, and then at the very top twist it so that the air is locked in. Next, take the lip of the balloon and put it over the lip of the water bottle. The goal of this process is to squeeze the slime into the balloon, which is very difficult as air escapes the water bottle and doesn't go back in. But what I would just do is hold it upside down for some time, or maybe rest it against something and let gravity naturally take its course. I actually ended up like stomping on it and all that jazz. I mean, it took me a while, and you know what? Just patience. It takes patience, but eventually it all went through. Once it's all the way in, let the air out and tie up the balloon. Now, I wasn't able to get both Minnie Mouse and Daisy through the lip of the water bottle as I kind of expected, but I was able to get Minnie Mouse, so that's a success. And look, there she is. So now you have a fun slime stress ball that has a hidden Minnie Mouse surprise.
Alright, so that's how you make slime. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll have the list of ingredients below as well. It was really fun to make this video. All my slimes came in different forms. I wanted to show you how my slime came out. So I made this slime a couple weeks ago. This is by far the most like wiggly jiggly slime that I have, and I put the little hearts in it from the princess package of confetti that I got at Michael's. This is made with white glue, which is why it's opaque, and it's also very, very like slime consistency, which I really like. It's very slippery on your hands. This is the first slime that I made, and this one I used a little bit more borax, so this one is fairly putty-like, and I really, really like the consistency. Wasn't what I was initially going for, so you can see this one's way more goopy than this. I don't really want to have a race to find out which one would go first, but this one breaks apart easy while the other one like slimes around. I really like the consistency of this one. It doesn't get stuck on your hands, and I love putty, so this one's really fun. I have not stopped playing with these. I love them. And then this was a pain in the butt, as I'm sure you saw, to make. I would not suggest doing this unless you have a lot of patience, but it ended up being awesome, and it feels really cool. Look at my nail. Like, why do you just decide to come all off in one piece? I don't know. This is really fun to play with. I have been like literally holding this since I made it, but I just love it. And it's like a little peekaboo. Look, there's Minnie Mouse. So this might be fun to do with children. I don't know. You make some slime, you put a bunch of stuff in it, put it in a balloon, and then it's kind of like an I Spy game where they have to find Minnie Mouse. The Daisy Duck did not come out of the bottle, which I kind of anticipated both of them not coming out, so the fact that this one came out, I was like, win for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more DIYs, let me know below in the comments. I'll try and get my butt in gear and, I don't know, figure out how to pretend that I'm talented in creating things that I would normally just purchase. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
I gotta know, my friends, when can we do this again? I never want this to end. When can we do this again? I gotta know, when can we do this again?
Dees is extra magic moments. Dees is extra magic moments.
So slimy.